This is 5 Minutes With. I've been with AstroTurf for just over 7 years now. I've been a regional sales manager pretty much throughout. The territory that I've covered has gradually expanded. Initially, it was just Wisconsin and half of Illinois, and now I go as far as Minnesota, Indiana, as well as Wisconsin and all of Illinois. And then I've also added the national manager of rugby sales position to my role. That was about 2 years ago. So like pretty much everyone probably growing up in England, the first thing you start doing, is playing in the park with your friends and kicking football around. And that progressed into playing, just with the local, I guess the equivalent would be a travel soccer team in the States. So just my local team in my neighborhood. And, from there, I ended up moving and playing with Oxford City Football Club as in their youth teams, and then on to a couple of local semi-professional organizations around the Oxfordshire area. And gradually kind of did that, a little bit less and less as I was, as I went to college and managing my time between being at college and coming back home to play. And then, played at college at De Montfort University, Bedford. And then after that, after I graduated college, that's when I left the UK and moved to the US. So football, soccer, depending on where who you're speaking to, but yeah, that's my first passion. That's what I grew up with. That's what I've always been a fan of, and continue to obviously be to this day. Sure, there's still, times the ball is out of play and there's stoppages in play, but generally it's from the moment the first whistle's blown to the final whistle, it's a full-blooded, non-stop game. So from my perspective is once you're out there, it's all on you. You and your team, the 11 players, or when the subs come on, those additional players, you've got to get it done. You can't, you don't have these luxuries of breaks between innings. You don't have the luxuries of timeouts. It's about getting the job done to the best of your ability when you're out there. It's an exciting time to be in the world of soccer and the world of rugby in the US. We have a soccer World Cup that's going to be played here in 4 years' time, in conjunction with Canada and Mexico. I think, as was shown from the last time they hosted a World Cup here back in '94, it's going to really, increase that demand that's already growing, and really, take that to another level, which I think is going to see the growth of facilities for, dedicated to that sport is going to, follow right behind that. And then with rugby, the USA Rugby are bidding to host a Rugby World Cup, either in 27, 29 or 31. If that comes off, again, I think you're going to see a huge boost to that sport and just the access to the US marketplace. So, from my perspective in the sports that I'm, heavily involved with and knowledgeable about, alongside, what we do at AstroTurf, I think it's an exciting time as to what the future, will bring over the next, 3 to 10 years. The biggest thing that I see working for AstroTurf is the amount that we prioritize safety and performance. The research and development that we do in-house and through external partners is second to none. And we're always trying to make the field safer and higher performing. And that comes down to benefiting the athletes. You know, I truly believe that our focus is always making it the best surface for the athletes. You know, hopefully we do that, and I truly believe in our products that we do, and hopefully our customers can attest to that. I'm Rob Mitchell. Thank you for being with us today. This was 5 Minutes With.